If only I could turn back
So, while this all loads up real quick, let me tell you a few things that I need to get said and done before anything else. First off, is the scarcity of my videos is for good reason. Alright. I don't think I've ever mentioned this before, but I'm a writer and I've been trying to write my book for like the past 3 years maybe. And if anyone knows, or if anyone is writing a book, then they would know you constantly delete stuff and you go back and you revise it over and over because it's, to me at least, it's like it's never good enough. I look at it and I think, no, it's just not good enough for people to read. Like the readers won't like it, so I have to go back and redo it. And it's taking me forever, and I'm only like halfway through it. So that's been occupying a lot of time. And then next off is I I do have a family. I have friends. I like to go do things. And I've mentioned this before, but this is like a hobby I do, so I don't really get too into it. But that's just why I haven't been uploading a lot of shit. For this video, I'm doing Doom, like a Doom what is it, Snapmap editor. And I'm doing it because at first, when I first got into it, and I may be a level designer, I may have a lot of these skills on like the programs and everything, but for the Snapmap editor, it's a little different. And I was a little confused at first on some things, but I've been playing it non-stop, and now I finally got into it and I figured out everything. But one thing I wanted to say is, once again, I'm drawing connections to other games here, but if anyone's played on the PS2 Time Splitters, this map editor is almost exactly like it, except a little less intuitive. Time Splitters was so good with their map making. I mean, it's brilliant. It's one of my favorite map editors to this day, and it's on a PS2. But so it's kind of like that. Ooh, nope. Don't look at my shame. Alright, well, this is gonna take a while to load, so I'll probably just cut over to it. Okay, so originally what I wanted to do was have a video for each thing I was gonna show you how to make. But I think these are so fast and easy to make that I'm just gonna show a couple of them in one. So let me start off by, every map needs a spawn point. Like every map needs a start, and since I'm doing right now, this is like a Call of Duty Zombies type of map. It's not made off of a map, but it's like the zombies mode basically. And what I did was I put an elevator dead end room, and I went to the module properties and I put the atmospheric to dark, and then I put on the clutter, and to make it look like it's broken, I added some fire and some sparks in the back to really give it the feel that it's broken. Then I put the player start, and I put on spawned to activate the sounds. So, right when you spawn, you'll get the feeling like this place is breaking down. And also, you need a HUD. You need the reference to cache, which is like the points you would get for killing zombies. I put the vitals just to give you full armor on start because I think it's a little unfair otherwise, but I have a loadout. The two weapons, you can only carry two on what's it called, Call of Duty. So, and I gave a grenade. Obviously, you always start with one. The weapon list. Whoops. Weapon list is just the pistol, just like any Call of Duty. You would start off with the pistol. And the HUD settings. I have the top left to be user Duke. That's just for me because I'm not publishing this. This is just a map for me and my friends. So the user would be like whatever. The top right would be the cache, like the variable. And then the bottom I just put the location and the map name. I thought that'd be a really cool aesthetic piece to do. And then I have this. So we have your four-way door that's unlocked, and it's, I think, gray, I want to say, or something. Or is it? What is that? Yeah, it's gray. So when you walk through it, there's a box trigger that's invisible because I made it that way, but and on entered, it starts a lockdown. So you can't come back into the spawn and sit and camp. Well, I should probably make it a little longer, but so you can't camp in there. I also made it to start this audio.
Attention UAC personnel.
And
Base is under attack.
so I got these speakers for the spawns. Here's what I'm going to be showing you today is a tripod panel. This is just the basics of it, but I'm going to show you how to use it in just a second. So let's get started. So I already did most of the doors on my map, so I'm just going to go to this one, which is blank, and put a tripod panel or whatever you want to use really, but then you can put purchase, the price underneath it. And if you also want to, instead of having access denied, you can change it to have the price of the door. So you can have 800 written on the door. For when you walk into it, it'll say that. But what you want to do is you want to pull up your fuck, what is this called? The add button. No, fucking list of shit that you put on there. That's a good way to put it. Where is it? And you want to go over here to variables, which is the third to the right, third from the right. And you want to put player resource and plan it down. And you should already have one labeled cache. And the cache should be the maximum value is that, because that's as high as it goes. Minimum value of 0, initial 0. And then you're going to click on X on this and go on used and spend. So now when you use this panel, it'll spend the points, and then you click triangle on it and you set the value to the door. So it's 800 here. So it'll spend 800 of your points earned. Then on spend player resource succeeded, it's going to open the door. And I put open always because in the Call of Duty that's how it would work. Just move this out of the way. Perfection. What else do we need? Oh. This is just for me. I don't think anyone else really does this, but put down a Vegas speaker and go to, well, I already have these made. I can't remember where they were, so you do stuff like this, like if it fails, it'll say you need to find another way, or proceed with caution if it works. So, and then you label it because you'll have them next to each other, so it'll be a little confusing. And you can copy and paste all this, but I'm only doing this for the sound because I don't want to sit there and look for the sound bites the whole time. So on player succeeded, we'll go to the open one and play it. And let's turn the volume all the way up because it's really quiet, and I like to put the pitch down. And then go back to this and do resource failed, and go to the door failed one that you made, whatever it is. and of course edit that. And that's how you make a door that you can purchase. Now when you click on this and you have the points, it'll spend it and open this door. Um, and for this room, I added a bunch of crates right here because if you look at it, you would have to walk all the way around because I put this little barrier of crates. And you could jump over it originally, so I had to put down a blocking box behind it. And this is going to be for a special item that I'll add later. So that's how you build a door though, like a purchasable door like on Call of Duty. Um, yep. I forgot what else I was gonna show. Oh yeah. Perks. Like perk machines. So let's say, where is it? Where is it? The pickups there. So let's say you want to pick up a haste or a quad damage. I can make a machine that'll allow you to grab it. I didn't notice there was a skull in there. That is pretty cool. So let's get started on the perk machines now. Alright, so let's start off with the foundation for the perk machine. You can, this part's the aesthetic piece to it, so you can build it however you want, but I'm gonna put a hell prop of the bricks and a vending machine. I believe I want to put where is it? Where are they? There we are. No, not the drinks. I want the food. And then I'm gonna mash it in there. Nah, it looks good enough. I like it. Okay. I don't know if they had quad damage prop. No, they don't. Alright. Well then, I guess we'll get a pickup. Oh, I know what we can do. We can grab a pickup, and let's say it's quad damage. We can have it hover above and put a blocking box on it so that nobody can grab it. We don't want cheaters now. So you're gonna put a blocking box and go to size, and I think width, right? No. Depth. And let's add a little bit of height, more depth. Oh no, apply. Let's grab it and move it in. Perfect. So now you can't grab it at all. And if you want to make it invisible for when you play it, just go to color, put it all to black, and it's disappeared, gone. Now you want to have something to tell you that it's quad damage. So you want to go over to the fourth box, communication tab, and world text. And right there. And sometimes it does get stuck inside the prop, so you just kind of just fly in there and you can grab it. Edit quad damage. Don't look at my predictive text, there's some weird stuff in there. And since it's purple, I just blacked out for a second. I forgot how to make fucking purple. Ooh, no. Let's make it a little deeper. I like that. Alright. I feel like that's a little hard to read on there, so hold on. Maybe I can add know, this behind it, maybe? Or I could just not be an idiot and fucking maybe over there. Is there a border? Can I put a border frame? I guess that's a little better, whatever. Um, Now instead of putting a button or something that takes a little too long, and if you're playing zombies, you don't want to sit there and have your character press a button while someone's killing you. So you're gonna get a box trigger. Place it down. Where's the size at? Oh, let's lower the height because you're not gonna be floating over the fucker. Add some depth to it. Width. Apply. Okay, now we're gonna grab it. Put it right there so you step onto it. I like it. Let's just make it a little thicker. Okay. Now, you want to make it human usable, so it's like a command prompt will show up, and the use message will put quad damage, quad damage. How much would quad damage be? I want to say we'll make all the perks 4,000. So now when you step into it, it'll show up on the screen, press triangle for quad damage, and it'll say the price. Okay, so now here's where things get into the area in which I'm not quite sure what to do. I've never really built one of these. I'm going off my information based on like what I know and what these things do. So we're gonna go to spawners and spawn a power up, I think. Quad damage. Let's make a custom thing for it. Actually, no, we don't need that. And then we'll leave that there. Put a resource block for cash. Box trigger on trigger used. Spend cash, and you're gonna put the value at 4,000. Apply. Let's move this out of the way. Place the power up thing. I don't know, I'll just set it up here for now. On on spend resource successful, connect it to the spawn power up. And here's where you want to click on the spawn object, and an explicit location is use the spawn object's position as the spawn location. That means that the spawn power up module, that's where it'll spawn. So switch it to activator and it should spawn it right on top of you. So let's leave it at that. So now that should work. I'll test it. Well, I'll test it right now. So hold up. All right. So I almost forgot that I need to put down a quick cash giver because since I'm testing out stuff, call this the cheat box. Cheat box. add to the player resource. That's something I haven't made in a while. Let's give 7,000 because it'll cost me 500. 500 to open this door. Oh, do I need... Wait, why is this... Where does this connect to? What the shit? One player resource failed. Wait, why is that like that? Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hold on. Something's fucked up here. We're just... Oh, okay, so it's a mix of a whole bunch of shit. Okay, so we're not gonna mess with that. Alright. Well, that everything in here seems to be working.
Attention UAC personnel. Base is under attack.
And there's the lockdown, so you can't go in there. And here's the cheater. 7,500. So now it's...
Please proceed with caution.
So that opens up that door and spend the money. That's a good sign. So here's this. Quad damage. See, quad damage 4,000. That's not good. You notice how it got stuck in there for a second? Oh, okay, I don't have the money for it. So let's test out, what is it, this door I think?
Please proceed with caution.
So that at least works. Oh, I still haven't, yeah, you like that? It says have a nice day on all the doors that you open. I thought it was like a nice little detail to put. Let's see. The only thing I've messed up here is that in this trigger box.
Attention UAC personnel. Base is under attack.
So every time you walk into it,
Attention
it's gonna
UAC
say that.
personnel. Base is under attack.
I like this. I like the lockdown thing.
Attention UAC personnel.
So that works. We're good on that. Let's move the box trigger up off the ground. Move it a little bit away from the prop. Maybe a little further, just to be safe. I don't want it to be inside the ground because I want the thing to spawn right where you are. So now we change the color to black so it's clear. Now you notice how it didn't say anything, so let's get the Vega speaker. He should have pickup and team colors, so let's go down and look for... We're gonna look down for quad damage. So my mistake, it's not in pickups, it's in items. So now we got quad damage. Let's just intertwine that right there. Spent successful. Play the sound. Let's move these behind them. Put the volume modifier, pitch.
Quad damage.
Alright.
Access denied. Access forbidden. Access granted. Door authorization denied. Door entry grant permission unlocking. This door not permitted.
Let's use not permitted. I like the sound of that. I'll try to connect it to this one. Try to keep a little organized. So on spend fail. Play that sound. And we'll do the volume and pitch modifier, and now quad damage is complete. I think the only problem is I didn't actually want to put it there, and I should have done this in a spot that I wanted to. I was originally going to put quad damage in here, I think. I can easily swap this out for another perk later, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's see, what is next? Oh, I could put it in here, and that could be messed. But I had another item in mind, but that's probably gonna go in here. If anyone noticed, there's a red keycard door here, and it leads into this like a science hall. There's gonna be a special item right here. Hopefully, when I'm finished with this map, finished making it, I can show it off in a video. But I think for now, that's all I really wanted to show was how to build a working spending door, a functional, what are they, what are these called? Perk machines. I also want to mention that there's I want to say there's something. Render model. Oh yeah, okay. They have these containers as a pickup, and you can change the render model into whatever, so you can have it drop health, money, so like you can have certain enemies drop certain items, or like stuff like that. So let's say you know those power-ups that you would get on Call of Duty, like insta kill or stuff like that. And then the nuke. What would the nuke be in here? I feel like that would be insta kill, obviously. Let's make the nuke this spike ball. Change the color to whatever you really want it to be. I like red, it just looks good. So now the setting this up to kill every enemy on the map is a very difficult thing that I haven't really figured out just yet. So for the time being, I'm gonna not mess with that. I'm gonna learn how to do it, and I'll put it on the later video. But what you can do is have gold bar. Let's make it green for the sake of money. And you don't do any of that, but you do resource type. Or no, put none. My bad. You can make it its own, but unpicked up, and you can have a resource block. So that's pretty much it for now. So the one last thing I want to show is in this big arena chamber that I have. This is where the key card is, the red key card that leads to the science lab. And I'm gonna make it a boss, like a boss arena. So we're gonna have a mini boss event. Have it right here. The boss encounter list, single Hell Knight, why not? I know it doesn't even do that. It's really fucking stupid how it works. I haven't figured it out completely. That's why I'm kind of iffy on how this map is going to turn out, because I don't know how to do the demon spawning completely fully yet. Because normally I'm a level designer. I just design the map. That's like my job, but I've never done AI or NPC things, so hopefully I can figure it out at least on here. Programming, I'm not going to do that ever. Show the health bar, run activators module. Okay. So there's a mini boss event. Then when you go to the keycard, press X, and on the droppable picked up, it'll and then you come over here and it'll start the event. So this will lock down and activate lockdown, yeah. Let's see. So that's pretty much it. It'll start spawning the enemies in this big chamber. It'll lock this door down, and it'll only lift when you kill the person. So, and I think you know what I forgot to do. I forgot to show off wall guns. It's the most basic Call of Duty Zombies concept, and I forgot about it. So wall guns. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I'm a little sick. So on the player spawn, you walk through here. You walk to the first doors. Immediately you have a locked keycard door to your right and 2 purchasable doors, and you only have 500 to start. So you have 500 and 500 here. So you have to choose which path you go down. And from above, it looks like there's not much choice. You can go over here. There's a perk. There's a big chamber. The arena's closer. But over here, you can get to this faster, which I'm going to put some stuff in there later. But I want to have a wall gun in each hallway to, you know, like you'll have the burst rifle, just like the M4 rifle, and the shotgun, like the 2 basic weapons you would always have. And, of course, the people who made Doom were very kind enough to give us weapon props. So that makes this a little easier. Whoa, okay. So, this is hard to do because you see this little slanted thing. I mean, I guess I could. Hold up. Okay, hold on. And I'm gonna stick it as close to the wall as I can. Okay, that's good. So we're gonna have this. We're gonna have I wanna put a light, like a light effect. So that way that it'll stand out, because I'm pretty sure that walking by, you're not going to really notice the shotgun. So let's get this light. Put it to... I don't know what you would really put it to. I'm going to make it red. Apply. I'm going to leave it over here for now while I do this. So now we're going to have another box trigger going up here. Let's put the box trigger down, put the depth and the width. Let's put the height down. Make human usable. The use message would be pump shotgun. I know that's not what it's called, but that reminds me of Call of Duty, so pump shotgun. And we'll make it... Oh, I only made enough money to buy the first doors, huh? Well, let's make the basic gun something really cheap. So we'll make him like 200 basic guns. And we'll just put that right there. So now you can come up here and use it. Now, the next thing is, of course, you gotta have the spawners. So, spawners, spawn weapon. Let's see, spawn combat shotgun by itself. On spawn pickup type is touch. Apply, box trigger, on trigger used. spawn the object, and you want to go to the spawn object thing again and use activator location. Put this up here, put this over here, put this against the wall. Make this black. And then we're going to grab this light and put it up against the gun. So now when you walk by, the gun's lit up red. Oh, but what I did forget, I forgot the most important thing, is the gun label above it. Pump shotgun, text color's gotta be red. Oh, let's do a frame. I like the frame. So there's pump shotgun. Now put the light in front of it. No, I can't raise the intensity any higher than that. That's pretty good for a wall gun. So let's give this a test, and we'll see how it works then. And here we are again.
Attention UAC personnel. Base is under attack.
So let's give that 7,500. Purchase this.
Proceed with caution.
Pump shotgun. Pump shotty. Boom. It works.
Quad damage.
For now, that's essentially it. So, thank you, and I will see you all next time. Fuck y'all.